breaking news coming out of Iraq. This kind of news helps us to better understand what at least some of the Iraqi people are attuned to. Former Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi, known for promoting the rule of law, returned to Baghdad Tuesday for the first time in more than 2 years, despite ongoing security threats. In 2021, he survived an assassination attempt in which 2 armed drones targeted his residence in Baghdad's Green Zone area. The attack came at a time of tensions sparked by the refusal of Iran-backed militias to accept parliamentary election results. Al-Kadhimi left Iraq after his term as prime minister ended in 2022 and has been living in London and the United Arab Emirates. The former prime minister did not immediately make any public statements upon his return. 3 officials with his office who spoke on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak publicly said security threats against the former prime minister were still present. They said he had returned at the invitation of current Iraqi political leaders who hoped he could use his connections to help them confront a worsening economic crisis that threatens the country's stability. Al-Kadhimi has good relations with the United States and Saudi Arabia. Iraq is currently looking to strengthen ties with both countries, particularly as regional upheavals over the past year have left Iran in a weakened position. During his term, Baghdad hosted a series of talks between Iran and Saudi Arabia, which helped pave the way for the regional rivals to formally restore diplomatic ties in 2023 after a 7-year rift. He was Iraq's former intelligence chief before becoming prime minister in 2020, following mass anti-government protests that toppled the previous cabinet. Iraq is also set to hold parliamentary elections later this year, raising the possibility that al-Kadhimi might be preparing to attempt a political comeback.
Now, when you break this news story down, we learn several things. One, the AP News article says Iraq is facing a financial crisis. The channel understood that there was tension in the financial sector because of the Iran-US dollar issue. However, the channel was not aware that a financial crisis was looming. 2, there is a possibility that the U.S. finally made it clear. Iraq is under sanctions. Allowing Iran or ISIS to take over the country is not an option. This has to be a hard pill for the Iraqi people to swallow. We all want to believe that we are in control of our future. 3, similar articles on different Iraqi news platforms reported the news story the same way. Changes are happening in Iraq. We can only hope this means an increase, even a small increase, in the value of the currency is on the agenda further down the road. We have reason to believe that the value of the currency will automatically push up once the development road project is in place. In additional news, we learned that Iraq is announcing resumption of Kurdistan oil exports. What you may want to understand is none of the Arab countries want to see the Kurdish region flourish. The reason is because they do not want their Kurdish population to get ideas about creating a separate state, like the KRG region. If you want to learn how to lower your taxes or invest in the Iraqi stock market, join the channel's membership. Join for the low price. Stay for the high quality of information.